woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.
Okay. Welcome. Oh, no. Was that me? Okay. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Welcome, fellow adventurers. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for the Hangover podcast. Our mics are hot, our drinks are cold, and we're ready to dive into some of the biggest news stories of the week. Joining us tonight is the one and only Jason Duffer, an actor, comedian, and all-around Renaissance man. With his wit and insights, we'll be sure to have a blast as we talk politics, pop culture, and everything in between. So sit back, pour yourself a drink, and get ready for a wild ride. It's time for the Hangover podcast.
You got the accolades, don't you?
Bro, I was about to say, that wasn't half bad.
Right. My boy got them accolades.
I'm kind of
Renaissance
impressed.
man, comedian, and actor. Shit.
Smither of words?
Yeah, I decided I wanted to do an intro completely generated by AI, and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed in the way that came. What are you doing? Can you be a person?
It's how you gotta take the top off of rum.
Oh, sorry, Jack Sparrow.
Hand me that tequila. Which one? That one.
Oh, Christ. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover. But you know what? I'm not doing the intro. That was perfect enough. Give it up for yourselves one time.
The way it started, I felt like we were about to play a D&D campaign.
See that shit, right? In a world.
You ready? You ready?
It almost reminded me, like, weirdly of that, the extremely Asian girls from Tokyo Drift, when he was like, ready, settle, go. You know, like those guys in the middle always got to try to look as badass as they can. You get the song playing again, bro. You get the song playing again.
That song's been stuck in my head all week.
Hey, I noticed we had like at least a Puerto Rican listener, so I hope they appreciated that.
I wonder if you know how we do in Tokyo. If you see me.
Don't you spill it all over our shit.
Tokyo.
Dang.
It's drift.
Oh, is it?
It's drift.
Does drift. Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
It's drift. All right, hold on. I remember it was the Teriyaki
so
Boys, because
racist.
how the fuck do you forget that?
So racist.
Teriyaki Boys.
Teriyaki?
Tokyo.
Teriyaki.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Lyrics.
Teriyaki.
Wow, it really does say drift.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. I really just been saying what.
Yeah.
Dig. If you see me, then you mean it, then you know you have to go.
Fast and Furious.
Drip. That was some fourth wall breaking shit right there, man.
You've been butchering the fuck out this song.
Son, I think it's like a Blackpink song, and I just started. Anyway. All
Can you
right.
hand me the dry Canadian?
Oh, sorry.
Drake.
The Drake. All right. Well, how was everybody's week? Let's start there. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know.
It was good.
I had a nigga comment on my fucking video talking about on Inglewood. So there's that.
Okay, but what?
Fuck I said, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, yo, straight up.
I was like, all right, cool, you know. Inglewood with me.
Thanks.
I don't know which Inglewood. I don't know if they spelled the same, the Chicago one or the California one, but you know.
That was like one time I posted
Shout out Inglewood.
Nigga probably meant to say Elmwood. Like, autocorrect.
Ain't nobody ever gonna say on Elmwood.
I mean, look.
right there by the Petco and the New Orleans Burgers.
Right across from the Guitar Center.
Shout out to the Aminus.
Talking about, have you seen some of the people around this city? They'll rep anything.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, you like,
Starsy
hey,
Racks does exist.
third war bitch, and you like, ugh.
Yikes.
You all right?
I'm from that Esplanade.
You want $20? Yeah, hey, real talk, for all the people out of town right now that listen, if you ever meet anybody from the third ward, just give them $20.
Because they need it.
They need it, man. Fucking, just kidding. I love my third ward people.
He lying.
But anyway,
The Canary, eh?
They gonna jump.
Canada.
You reading the nutritional facts over there?
But
No.
as the AI told you, we have Mr. Justin Different in the building with us. How's your week, sir?
As you can see, I'm as red as the Solo cups on the table.
Oh, it's hot as fuck outside, dog. It's here.
Yeah,
It's here.
I just got my AC fixed too.
Oh, good for you.
Lucky.
Beautiful thing.
Like Grayson was in the car with her earlier, and she doesn't have the best AC in her car. Like mine's brand new. Hers is about 10, 11 years old. We get to the fucking store. My guy is drenched in sweat. And then like as the time that we were out of the car went on, it looked like he got hotter and just kept sweating like inside. And we were like, is he still just reeling from that car ride over here? Like,
he's ready.
Oh man.
We're going to have to get little dude a little AC duct.
We're gonna have to get him
To
something.
one side, let it come all the way to the back.
Hey, bro.
Just get him,
The weather been disrespectful though.
bro.
I worked in Baton Rouge. I worked in Tigerland.
Shout out to Cycleland, baby.
No,
I've gotten alcohol poisoning there before.
no.
R.I.P. Reggie's.
Nah, I fuck with Tulane. You know what I'm saying? But like I haven't worked out here in a while. Like I worked outside, but like out of state. So when I did that job outside recently here,
Disrespectful.
Baton Rouge, bro, I almost passed out.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on right now? Like I haven't felt like this in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And I'm
just that walk from the Winn-Dixie entrance to my car. I was like, fuck. What is going on out here? And then you get in your car and like the disrespectful ass thermostat's like 96. You're like, suck my dick, man.
yeah, like you want to throw hands? Like
Can we talk about the disrespectful reports coming out of energy department saying, yeah, keep your AC in your home at 78 during the day and 82 at night?
Dude, I
Like,
keep mine at 75 when we're not home. Like when we all go to work, I'll set mine to 75 just because of how disrespectful energy's been with their bills.
Yeah.
So that way, and I have it set to where when we're on our way home, it drops to like 67. It never catches up.
What do you mean? As
Like-
far as like the heat?
Yeah, like usually if I do that and it feels like that outside, like by the time I get home and at like 7:30, 8 o'clock when I'm going to put little man to bed, it's still like in the 70s in this house. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
what did you learn?
My boy, we need to check your insulation.
It's horrible. This house was built in like 1932.
Call me. Let me help you.
Somebody came and insulated. Like went in our attic.
So what you're saying is they did a bad job.
Either they did a bad job or this house sucks.
Them niggas need window units. Fucking
we got a window unit like in the bedroom.
How many? You got a window unit?
Hey, window unit. You buying?
Huh?
You buying?
Am I buying?
You buying? You know they
window
upcharge
Bro,
like a
Nikki
motherfucker.
just got her. Nikki just ordering shit on Amazon. She better order a fucking
That shit
window
was
unit.
$15, sir. You're talking about a $300 investment. We're good in the bedroom. Little man can sweat it out.
Shit, my
yeah,
window,
God.
my window
Little man,
unit
get
was
it
like
in
$100, nigga. Cool the whole bedroom.
Yeah,
up.
but yours don't like.
Little man,
It
get
do.
it.
It on what? You know what I'm saying?
It definitely do.
It may, but it don't. You know what I'm saying?
And it got a remote.
Hey,
See, they want they shit to run off like Bluetooth,
Right.
fucking like
They
Hey
want Alexa
Siri.
to come out, suck his dick while it's cooling him down.
Wait a minute.
Is that, wait a minute.
AC
Amazon
window.
writing that shit down.
Like-
Suck his dick while it cools him down.
Wait, how much? 300?
300. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, in front of the AC.
That's all you gotta do, baby. That's all you gotta do. And then
So
on top
while
of
I'm
that,
sweating, it's cooling me off?
you've had warm blowjobs. Now imagine when that cool you off, baby.
What is up, dude?
It's like driving a Cadillac with the vents by the balls. Shit is refreshing.
But so Jason,
Like I'll tip you when I buy that bitch.
Jason, why are you being disrespectful to Universal Studio? You know that is my favorite vacation that I've ever been on, but I hear that you pussied out.
Okay, first off,
Don't let him shit on
First
you.
off,
He
didn't
pussy
pussy
too.
out.
I think
All
you
right.
pussied out.
It's a female trip that they going on.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to go enjoy Universal. Like I don't give a fuck who's the going. I'm going.
Theme parks have never been my thing because I'm not a ride person.
Right.
I know that about myself, so I'm not going to spend the money to go watch.
There's rides on that you can go on. I promise you. If I can go on them, you can go on.
Rides aren't my thing.
But there's so much fun. Like, put it like this. Leading up to that trip, I was like, every time somebody would bring it up, I'm like, we're going for Nicole. Like, Nicole wants to go see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I wasn't even thinking about rides. Like, I did have it in the back of my head that, like, I would have to ride some rides because I can't make Nicole ride the rides by herself. So I was like, I'm going to have to get on some of them. There's a line, but I'm still going to get on some of them. And like, I think by like day 3, I was like, I never want to fucking leave this place. Like, so much fucking fun, man.
Honestly, the only park I think I've ever had a desire to go to was Epcot
Okay.
because I have a desire to build my own lightsaber.
For $600.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Star Wars was my thing growing up.
Yeah.
I want to build my own lightsaber.
Would you go on like the Star Wars rides?
Depending on what they
Like
are.
the Millennium Falcon.
Trash.
If it's anything close to a roller coaster, you can fuck.
No, the Millennium Falcon. If
All
I'm
the
not
way
mistaken,
off.
that's like a 3D, 4D type like simulator. Like the
a children's
the
ride.
Millennium Falcon like does this.
Oh yeah, I do that. That's
Okay,
cool.
so let me ask you this: will you get on? Now let me finish the question before you fucking no.
Jason be outside Walmart in a little joint that do like this.
Facts.
But wait, so would you get on?
Go ahead, shout, babe. I'll be
Absolutely.
right here.
She come back on. He still got that.
Babe, give me another quarter. Give me another quarter.
That's everything I needed. But would you get on absolutely zero roller coasters, or are you just like, I'm not doing the flips and the zips and the upside downs and all of that?
I'm gonna say zero roller coasters because the biggest thing that I hate is that initial climb
I don't like them either.
and then drop.
Yeah, no.
You know, there's no
Yeah.
reason my asshole and my heart should be that close together.
That's the hype shit.
So y'all
Yeah.
wouldn't get on the little ride that like sit you at the
Don't say
bottom. and
little bitch.
The little ride that you sit at the bottom and then it shoot
No,
you in the
absolutely not.
Fuck off.
No,
you
fuck
we
straight
just saw
off.
people die on those.
they wasn't
Twice.
They wasn't buckled in.
head. Right.
It wasn't the ride that broke. They
No,
weren't buckled
I'll take
in.
it back. I'll take it back. You want to know something? I said this initially. If we ever go back to Universal, I'll probably get on the Doctor Doom one. The one that shoots you straight up, and then like that's the one you're talking about, like the tower. I'll probably get on that one because it's 45 seconds. So like I'll probably get on that one only because like I had to remind myself a couple of times getting on rides. Like these rides, they feel like you're going on forever, but it's literally like a minute and a half, and you're just like, I just got to get through it, dog.
You
And
really
then
want to put your asshole in your fucking chest? So you got to do the one that starts you at the top.
that I'm
So
not
you
gonna
don't
do.
know
No,
when the fuck they
no.
about to hit that. You just up there at the top like.
Oh, you talking about like the guy? You talking about the guy that sits there and talks to him like,
Oh,
I
my
forgot to put your shoulder straps on. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, I saw them videos.
That dude's a champion.
Oh my god.
So wait,
Nah, the one I'm talking about is just you up there, so
It
you don't
brings you
even
up.
see the button.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy can't even talk to you. You just up there already. He's just like, I know.
Oh, you talking about what they used to call it, the dungeon drop?
Yeah, no
Yup.
thanks.
That's what they used to call it.
Yep.
No
Yeah,
thanks.
that bitch was like up
I
there.
remember
getting on that.
Jazzland used to have like
That one. Yep.
Jazzland used to have like 2 towers.
Yep.
One of them was like the Bayou Blaster, where it would shoot you up really fast and you'd come down slow.
That's the Doctor Doom one.
And the other one was the exact opposite, where you
Start
go
at
up
the top.
slow
Yep.
and then like free fall.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I
That
don't
was
like
my
those.
shit.
But like the one of the videos that I was watching of the Doctor Doom, when people were literally in the comments like, you don't see it coming, you have no warning, you just shoot up out of nowhere, and then it's just a real slow like come back down. They bring you back up like slow, and then like just slowly you go back to that. Like the ride in total takes about like from you sitting, getting locked in, and like they start the show. It's like 45 seconds, and then you're getting off. And I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be the worst 45 seconds of your fucking life too.
That bitch is sweating in that bitch.
It's gonna be like,
No, it don't even do that. It don't even do that. Like literally, the worst part is when they shoot you straight up, and then as you're coming back down, it literally like, that's it. And then you come back down a little more, and then you go back up a little bit, and then you come all the way back down.
I'm turned on at that point.
No desire for any of that.
Only because at that point, like now I feel like I could challenge myself a little bit. But like, yeah, I'm with you on like the Hulkbuster, the fucking Velocicoaster, Jason, if I've ever said anything to you, you could say all of it's been a lie. This is the truth right here. If I was able to get on it, I promise you can. We got off the Spider-Man ride, which is a 3D ride. You never go faster than 5 miles an hour. There's no going up, going down. It's literally a little car, and it's like you're driving through the city. Everything is 3D, screen in front of you. That's as far as it goes. You can ask, oh, she's not here. You can ask Nicole. We got off of that, and she was like, okay, what are we getting on next? I was like, hold on. Let my adrenaline settle before we just go jump all willy-nilly on another ride. And that's when I started getting called the pussies, where it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now, like Hagrid's ride, I could see you get like avoiding that one. Like that one I had to force myself to get on. And every day after that we got on it, I was having a mini fucking panic attack before I got on it. But then I would be happy that I did it after. All the rest of them, like, dude, literally 90% of Universal Studios is that 4D. You're sitting in something and you just like, not even on a track, you're just like moving around. and then from there.
And that would be the thing is I know the moment, even like those big roller coasters, I know the moment I did it, I would be pissing myself from the moment I strapped in to the moment I got to the height of that mountain. 10 seconds after we dropped, I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's just the initial.
I don't. I have no desire for that adrenaline
The
rush
only rides
anymore.
I don't fuck with is the one where it's like a swing and they bring it all the way up and then
Oh, and then like,
Oh, that's like the boat joint.
no. It's you in a harness and they hoist your ass up, belly down, up into the air and just and you swing.
Oh, let's go.
No.
Yeah.
what about
No,
those
baby.
ones? What about
The
those
one-
ones
the
that they
ball?
strap you into the chair?
The ball and they shoot you up in the air. That's what you're talking about.
No,
Nope, not
I'm
fucking
not
with
talking
that
about
either.
The swing joint, like you
Not
think
fucking
you
with
about
that
to
either.
bust your shit on the ground and it just
Yeah,
swings you.
exactly, bitch. I'm gonna be the nigga to pass out. I'm gonna be.
Nigga be
Like
ragdolling.
like that video of that dude in the ball where he passes out, comes back to life,
just like
passes
that.
out again.
Just like that, nigga.
What about the one where they put them? They're like in them little plastic fucking chairs that they set outside, and you're like on top of a mountain.
No, absolutely
And like
not.
they strap you in, and the guys are just like, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something." And he's like, "All right, what you gotta say?" I just want to.
No, absolutely not.
Like the worst one for me was they have the Escape from Gringotts, and again it's mostly 3D, but you actually are on like a roller coaster track, and there's a part with what's her name, the bitch from Harry Potter.
Hermione.
No, the bitch. Hermione was awesome.
Oh, the
shit.
one that cut motherfuckers?
With the pink.
No,
Dolores?
the one that wasn't that bitchy. Like she was like cunt. I'm talking about the bitch that ran with Voldemort.
Bellatrix
Bellatrix,
Lestrange.
yeah.
Bellatrix. So there's a part where like your car's like going like this, and you end up in front of like this screen, right? And like she comes out with Voldemort, and she's like, he was like, "Oh, I couldn't trust you to get rid of the Muggles," and she's like, "Look what you did! You got me in trouble." So like she like picks you up with like Wingardium Leviosa, and she like hits you, and like there's another track right here, so it literally like tilts you forward like that, and now you're like sitting at like a 90-degree angle, and then it lets you go, and I was like. I think that was the one where like we hit it. We went straight down, and like as we're like hitting the turn, my 3D glasses flew off and into Nicole's lap. So now me, a 30-something-year-old man, 6'3", 260. I'm looking at my girl. My glasses fell off. So like. Those like kind of like hit you right in the chest, but like the Men in Black ride, dog, like you're literally sitting in like a little car. You never even go up a hump. You're literally just like in a car driving. Little things pop out, and you have little guns, and you're just shooting at them.
Time of your life, huh?
That sounds fun to me.
So much fun.
That sounds like
it was
a blast.
so much fun, especially because of course at the end of it, Nicole's a fucking adrenaline junkie. So at the end of it, she's like, that ride was trash, and I'm like, you mad because I busted your ass because they got the little score. They got the
Laser tag
little,
champ
would
over
be
here.
me.
they got the little fucking like score right above your your harness. They got the little score thing right there. So like my shit is racking the fire. Like I think the first time we went, it was something crazy. Like I had like 260 to like her 120 or something like that. And like she's like, that was trash. I'm like, because I busted your ass. Next day she's like, we can go do Men in Black again. Let's go do Men in Black again. I'm like, I'm gonna bust your ass again, babe. As soon as we get off that ride still fucking trash.
Well, that's like I was telling them before we started. Back in like 2014, I went with my dad and my stepmom to Tennessee for their wedding. We went to Dollywood. My dad was making fun of me the whole time. Oh, you think you're big bad in the army? You won't ride no rides. He finally convinced me to ride this little underground mini mine roller coaster thing. He sat next to me. It was two people to a cart. I had one hand on the railing, one hand on his leg.
Yeah.
That poor old man got out that cart fucking limping. And he will swear to this day that there are 5-finger impressions
Yeah.
still on
You
that
got that
cart.
right. Like whenever we would go to get on the rides, like we went to go get on the Haggard
You
ride.
good. I enjoyed it.
I think it was like day 3. I think it was like day 3 we go to get on the Haggard ride because you had to run there every morning. Otherwise, you were sitting in like a 2-hour line. So yeah,
Lord.
for a 3-minute ride, you're sitting in there for 2 hours. I don't know why people did it. Like I wouldn't know. I'm not doing it. Our first day there, I think when we finally got to the ride, because it's towards the back of the park. So, like, by the time we got there, it was already at, like, a 90-minute wait. And Nicole was like, I'm not waiting. Like, our first day,
How long did y'all wait for a ride when y'all was there?
The longest was 30 minutes. And the reason being because we had express passes. So we were able to skip most of the lines.
So even with the skip
Hagrid,
the line passes, y'all still had to wait.
Hagrid didn't have an express line. So you have to wait in that line. So early morning, you get there, they have early admission. You can go into the park an hour before everybody else. But 300 other people also have early morning. So like literally that door opens, they start scanning tickets, and you just see people fucking running. Because you know you're not going to be able to ride that ride again later on in the day unless you sit in line for 2 hours.
Right.
So we would run, and like I think day like 3 or 4, when we finally got there, it was like the first time we got there, we maybe waited 10 minutes. And then the second day, it was a little bit of a wait. I'd say 20 to 30 minutes we had to wait for it. But the cool thing about Universal is the lines, they also make that to where that's pretty cool too. So like if you go on the Velocicoaster, you're literally like the line that you're standing in is a laboratory with a bunch of like dinosaurs and shit.
It's like
so
an experience on its own.
Yeah. So like you can look around. Like I know one of the things is they have a Velociraptor and a muzzle like poking out into the crowd, and like if you get close to it, it starts like trying to get out of its like chains and shit. So like, right.
Ming that bitch up, man.
Bang, bang.
Now your machine broken. Look.
But that one.
So wait, so have y'all? Do you not fuck with like what carnival rides do you not like fuck with like at like a fair?
Carnival rides are even worse to me because like,
Do you just like you stay away from all of them?
no, like check it out. So
They're like more unsafe than anything.
Exactly.
That's why I'm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
I've
So-
never been on a Ferris wheel myself.
and I want to get on a Ferris wheel. I've never been on one, but I do have something like from what I've been told at Universal, they have like a system. I can't speak for Disney, but I know at least for Universal, like they have lights on the back of every car. When you get in there and you pull it down, it doesn't open unless they specifically press the button to open it back up. But if it's not down all the way, the light's red. So the card itself will not take off until that light turns green.
Right.
So somebody will have to come up and push it down. So like they have all these safety measures in
Right,
place.
but answer the question.
So they have all these safety measures, and I was literally getting there. They have all these safety measures in place. I feel like they don't have that at carnivals. So like now I'm walking up and it's like, wait, you mean to tell me this intricate ass ride you were able to put together in 3 hours last night when y'all got here?
Yeah.
Suck my dick, sir.
Hold up.
Suck my dick.
Here's my question.
Respectfully.
When you say carnival, you talking something that's permanently there or something like what we have at Oakwood Mall right now that was put up in...
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Or like the Lafitte Seafood Festival.
Okay, cool.
Because that was the carnival I grew up going to.
As somebody who has been a mechanic in the Army, been a mechanic out the Army,
You got to give his accolades.
one thing I have learned is that when you take something apart and put it back together, you always end up with 4 or 5 miscellaneous bolts that you don't know where they go.
Yeah.
Now you expect me to get on a ride that you take apart and put together 3 or 4 times a month?
Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. The only one I ain't fuck with was the one where they put you in the baskets and it's like it's not
zipper?
a Ferris wheel.
The zipper.
It's the little
The ones that
Cinderella-
spin
It's like a
when they
little
go around?
chainsaw?
It's
Yes,
like a
yeah.
chainsaw and it spins
Yep.
and it's got carts on it that spin free.
That's
No.
my shit.
Son.
No, I be in that bitch like bubbly.
I will never...
This chrome dome I got right here, that bitch heavy in gravity, yeah. That bitch gonna jerk it out. Fuck around, break your neck in that bitch, boy.
Kiss my
I will
They got one of those. I'm sorry. They got one of those like whenever you go to Blue Bayou, and it's Dixieland, right?
Dixieland.
That's a Dixieland. That's my shit. I be in that bitch like yo.
That's the thing, though. Dixieland, that's different.
Right,
That
that's a
ride's
permanent ride.
That ride's
Permanent
there
fixture.
year round.
Yeah.
At a carnival, I will never let my daughter ride any of them rides. I told Haley she not allowed to ride any of them rides because I know there is a bag somewhere on each one of those machines.
With a piece of like duct tape over it, like could not figure out where this
Literally,
please inspect behind me before anybody gets on.
literally just 3 letters on the bag. WTF.
NFG.
Hand me that bottle real quick. I also wanted to take a minute to give a nice little shout out to 504 Rum, the Happy Raptor Distillery. They've hooked us up before. Not this time.
That's not that great.
You don't like the banana foster?
Nah,
it's
it's not
okay.
great.
I feel like the hibiscus was unfuckwittable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's turtle shit.
You didn't like it either?
Right.
Huh?
You didn't like that either?
I did, not as much as Turtles did, is what I'm saying.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, Turtles like I've never seen Turtles drink as much as he did when he had that shit.
So I
So-
didn't buy more bottles. I would have.
What did you mix it with? Did you mix it with the ginger ale, Joe?
Me,
Yes. Yes. he
Try
did.
it with the Sprite. I drank it with the ginger ale earlier and didn't like it that much. I mixed it with the Sprite. It's better.
All in the Sprite.
In the Sprite, baby.
It's better.
That's a little better.
A little better, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So speaking of like shout out to 504 Rum. I got to get a little pen. I don't know where it went, but they gave me a little Banana Foster pen to go with it, and this is really cool. And thank y'all because y'all are dope as fuck, and I love the local bullshit that y'all got going on with y'all. So shout out to Happy Raptor Distillery again, man.
Well, before we get off the roller coaster shit,
We're
real
not getting
quick-
off of it yet. I want to talk about vacations.
Oh, well, y'all know the boat that like I probably talked about this already on here. The boat that like swings like this and it progressively gets
Oh,
higher
like the
and higher.
Viking,
That's my
the
shit.
Viking shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
never been on it.
You sit all the way in the back and you stand up when it's at its highest point.
Yeah. Well, not only did me and Smurf do that, but
Excuse me, sir?
we like held onto the bar and like when it went up like buku high, we like put our feet off the end and did like a little fucking like
Yeah.
airwalk thing.
Yeah.
And like
That's
got
what I'm
back
talking
in
about.
when it went back up and just airwalk
Yep.
up the side of that hill.
You wildin',
Exactly.
sir.
Nigga was living mad dangerously.
See, so now that I've gone to Universal and like experienced like actual rides, like I'm now more willing to get on certain things because now like you ride the Mummy. Oh God, you ride the Mummy and you're like, all right, so maybe the Viking ship really ain't all that bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's one that you would need to avoid if you ever went to that one because Scott bit off more
The
than
Mummy?
Scott bit off more than he could chew when he hopped in that motherfucker.
Noted.
He didn't realize what he was like. Oh, that ride came out in 2001. How bad could it be? Your soul is mine.
Nigga was just Macaulay Culkin the whole time. Just,
Joe
Safety.
started laughing at me while we were talking about it because I started crying thinking about it. Like I didn't. I got on it again because like it's almost like you survive something like that and you're like, ooh, let's do it again. And it was like so. I got on.
see that feeling right there.
You're right.
Facts.
You're absolutely right,
Facts.
Joe. You're absolutely right. I also want to give a shout out to one of today's sponsors, the Spider LLC. We're gonna have a open room where you go lay down in some caskets, and they let tarantulas crawl all over you. Remember, Joe, once you survive it, you're like, oh, let's do it again. And we're gonna get Turtle on Fear Factor Live so he can eat something gross.
Nope.
I mean, if you gonna put me in Spice, you better put him in Snakes.
Nope.
Deal. Let's do it.
Ain't put me in no fucking spiders. Fuck that
See what I'm
shit.
saying? Pussy.
No, you comparing apples and oranges. They're both.
How?
Facts.
How?
How is that apples and oranges?
How? I'm afraid that they're gonna fly off the railing and kill me.
And I mean,
Because
like,
afraid they're gonna bite you.
They're both fruit, but they taste different.
but like Lil Dicky said, you can still compare them.
They're both fruit, but they taste
Tastes
different.
different.
Yeah, that's how you compare things.
Nope.
So tell me, how's it like
You
apples and
compare
oranges?
dogs to cats.
You can still compare
Don't
them.
compare dogs to cats.
You're comparing dogs to
Steak.
Chicken
That would be
wings.
better. I was gonna say that'd be better.
Spiders bite you and kill you.
Nah,
Snakes
not
don't.
all
They
of
poison
them.
you.
Not all of them.
Snakes don't?
Snakes
Not
too.
all of them. Not all of them.
Not all rats kill you.
So we're in agreement here.
Yep.
So
I thought we were talking about spiders
alrighty.
We're at a pass here, gentlemen. Moving on.
out of left field.
Yeah, I don't know how
Even the
that.
listeners are like, well, yeah.
So wait, so
Nigga, I did it to myself. I was like, wait, what?
so I had a conversation that that reminded me of a previous conversation that I had many years ago. But I was very curious. All right, so you get, and listeners also feel free to like chime in, send us a message, let us know what you think. If you had like not unlimited money, but like you had enough money, like say 10 grand, and you could go on any vacation you want to go on, where are you going? Because 10 grand will get you to most places that you want to go, and you could do what you want to do. I'm not going to say like $100,000 and you're going to be like, oh, I'm sailing around the world. Like, relax.
Right. 10 grand?
Yeah, 10 grand, guys.
Greece.
Yeah,
Greece?
same.
Greece.
I was about to say that. Greece. Yeah, I'm going to Greece.
I'd love to see the islands of Athens, the peninsula of Sparta.
Uh-huh.
Just that Mediterranean area.
Warriors.
Yeah,
That
he wants to do all of
Mediterranean
that shit.
area.
I just want to go chill off of the mountainside in a nice ass fucking high sedity ass room with one of them infinity pools that lead into the blue ocean.
Oh, you want to go to Wyoming?
Smoke bad.
You want to go to
Bad
Wyoming?
weed,
Joe, you find me
Nah,
an
nigga,
ocean
you
in
can't-
Wyoming.
I'm about
There
to
is
say,
none.
and you can't find no mountains in Wyoming that look like the ones in Greece.
Nah, there's some big ass Meeses out there though.
Either
It's
that.
a bunch of mooses together. They call them Meeses.
I knew what you were saying. People be fucking around with mooses too until they find out them things are the size of an F-650.
Bro, them bitches
Not
big,
mooses. I'm aware. I'm
Me-
aware.
them bitches
He
Meeses.
said Meeses. You don't say a fucking word.
You better calm down. That fucking Messiah will fuck your car up.
What?
Yeah.
No, they had a video not too long ago. I was watching of one of them sons of bitches running through some snow. And them motherfuckers are the size of an F-850.
Bro, we was up there and like I was driving and like we passed them bitches and I was just like, and I looked in the car. I was like,
Nobody else saw that shit?
we're not gonna acknowledge that.
Y'all ain't see Shaq on 4 legs back
a
then?
fucking dinosaur, B.
This nigga's like mutating out the head. Like, we can talk about it.
Now I understand where these videos of Bigfoot came from.
Fuck.
And they be talking about, like, people be talking about moves like they ain't nothing to fuck with. But, like, them shits will kill you, son.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Probably faster than a bear. Like,
Big
them
facts.
fuckers will fuck you up.
Weirdest fact I learned about mooses.
Here we go.
Mises.
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 Muska.
The Messiahs. Do you know there have been cases of mooses getting clapped by orcas?
Fuck yeah.
What?
That's dope.
Apparently up north, orcas will find their way into like Lake Erie and shit.
That's a killer whale, Joe. If you know.
Killer whale.
I thought it was a bird at first. I'm sitting here trying to think like, ain't that a bird?
I seen the
Like,
confusion on his face.
Free Willy.
Killer whale. Free Willy. The moose will swim down to try to eat the kelp on
Fuck
the
out of
bottom.
here. I don't want to do this no more. Get me the fuck out of here.
And a fucking killer whale would just roll up and eat that bitch.
first of all, sir, if you're a land animal or
the fuck you doing
or
down
land
here?
or land anything, and you let a fucking whale come and just snatch you up, you look, you almost
You
kinda
deserve that shit.
Yeah.
You deserve that shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you at all.
Straight up, if I'm 12 foot rolling around in Canada, what the fuck I got to worry about?
Facts.
But where you going, Joe?
Honestly, well, since okay, hear me out.
I'm listening. I'm with
So I don't know if y'all ever watched The Last Kingdom. I know you have.
I have not.
Watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix. So there's a movie that came out about it recently, and apparently the castle.
7 Kings?
Huh?
7 Kings?
Yeah. Seven Kings Must Die. Well, apparently that castle of the
Bebenberg.
Yeah, that castle is still a thing. I didn't know that until I watched that movie. So I'd probably go there, honestly, because I love that show. I love like the whole like medieval shit. Like I'll probably go there.
Dope.
So you took me as the guy that would go on the Game of Thrones tour.
I mean,
What?
Like you can go out to like Ireland and shit, and like they have the areas where they film Game of Thrones.
They filmed it in Ireland?
Like certain little spots. They filmed it all over.
I
the
mean,
fucking
I'd
place.
go out there, but I honestly, I probably want to take the Game of Thrones tour.
Nah,
No,
you just go get fucked up in Ireland, wouldn't you?
What?
well, you know why I'm here.
Honestly,
Point me to the Irish whiskey.
my number 2 place would probably be Japan.
See, I want to go to Japan. I got a cousin out there right now for military, but I really want to go to Italy. Like that's always been my thing. Like I was sitting there talking to one of my doctors that I used to work for, and he was like, "Oh, you want to go to Italy? Let me run some shit by you." And like apparently he was like, $100. You can go have breakfast on the Vatican lawn, and then you get a private tour afterwards. And I'm like, "Yo, sign me the fuck up!"
Right?
My number 2 spot,
And the Coliseum. I gotta go see the Coliseum.
I'd probably do. I was about to say I'd probably do like somewhere private islandish. I'm trying. When I vacation, I think about it. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to see shit.
Maldives,
I'm
baby.
trying to just get away. Yeah, the Maldives is like, oh, that's like dream spot.
Yeah.
When I think dream vacation, I'm trying to see some shit.
See,
Yeah, not me.
that's what I was about to say. It depends, because like I remember one day having a conversation.
Vacation to me means not doing nothing.
Yeah.
I feel that.
When I need a vacation from coming back from a vacation, that was not a vacation.
That's why I don't understand when bitches be like, "Yo, like I want to go on vacation. I want to go to the beach." It's like, "Yo, like I'm trying to get away from these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and the sun on some shit.
And can we talk about the
If we
beach?
going to a beach, are we going to a private beach? Is it a nude beach?
Can I also say the beach?
Interesting.
I'm over the beach. I'm over it.
Same, nigga. I'm trying to be in the mountains. I'm tired of hearing bitches say, I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach.
Yeah,
Bitch,
you want
I'm
to go to the
trying
beach. You want to go
down
to the
a
beach
mountain.
because you know I'm going to be the one to pull the fucking wagon through the sand.
Exactly.
And now I'm dying. It's
Exactly.
972 degrees out
I've
here.
already
That's a battered
applied
man.
sunscreen
That's a
4
what?
times.
Right.
And I'm still red as this fucking bucket. Go to the fucking beach.
I'm fucking red just thinking about it.
And then it's all said and done. Now we got to pack up all this shit that we done brought out here, drag it back through the fucking sand.
And the sand ain't no hoe, son.
And then once we get, yeah,
God
right.
forbid if you let the ice melt and now the Trulies are hot, she's going to throw a fit.
And now,
Calves are
hey,
fucking burning.
guess what? Guess what? You finally made it out the sand. Now what you doing? Walking across that hot ass fucking parking lot barefoot because you forgot to grab your goddamn sandals.
And you know you couldn't find a spot close.
Right. Anyway,
All of that for Biloxi.
Jeez. I don't pity y'all.
but from there, I was having a discussion with somebody else about it too, and I was like, yeah, he was like, that's two very conflicting things. Where it was like, I'm like, I kind of want to go on a cruise, but then I kind of want to go to Vegas. And he was like, that's two very different vacations, sir. Like, are you trying to go relax or are you trying to go turn up? Like, which one you doing? So to me, it all depends. Like, aside from Universal being the most fun vacation I've ever been on, DC is, I think, still the best vacation I've ever been on. Like, being able to hit all them fucking
You're a
museums.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, bro, in the worst way.
I'm with him. I've been to DC twice.
I'm trying to go back this year.
I went one time in high school. I was on a governmental debate team.
Oh, sorry.
You're the first motherfucker.
And the second time with the Army, I was stationed in Pennsylvania. And one weekend, we decided to drive up to DC.
Right.
And it's fucking awesome. I love it. As somebody who enjoys politics,
Jason ain't.
This dude sucks at taking pictures, bro. But anyway.
as somebody who enjoys politics, I enjoy seeing the founding of our country, the documents that came along with it, and just that DC culture that is.
Yeah. I don't know why when I got to DC, I really assumed everybody wrote with feathers.
What? They dipped their ink. They dipped
You know
their
what I'm saying? Like, I really thought that they
Just in
still
there
have
writing on
parchment paper.
Parchment paper and shit.
Yeah, they had to melt their seal and like.
Put the ring on it.
Wildest thing that happened to me in DC, I almost got arrested for jaywalking.
Yeah, I watched the dude get hacked up for jaywalking.
As a senior in high school, we so governmental debate, we go up there. We debated our first, third, and fifth day. So days 2 and 4, we got to go see everything.
Fuck yeah.
Well, day 2 was our day to go see like the congressional building. We got the full tour.
Hell yeah.
Like we saw the Senate chamber, the House chamber, met a couple
We
Congress
snuck into
people.
the House chamber.
Well, on the way out,
Sorry.
I was 18 at this point, so I wanted to smoke a cigarette.
Yep.
They're like, you can't smoke on this side of the road.
Yep.
The only way to get to the other side of the road was to walk
To cross the fucking street.
50 or 70 feet
Yeah.
to my left,
Mm-hmm.
cross the
We from
sidewalk.
New Orleans. We don't care. Run
We
across the
don't
street
care.
real quick.
Right.
Run across the
Crosswalk
street.
what?
Capitol Police fucking out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking stopped me.
We grabbing Subway. We watch a motherfucker like they laid his ass on the hood for fucking jaywalking.
They stopped me and they're like, let me see your ID. I show it to them. They're like, you here for a school trip? Yes, sir. They pat me down. They take my fucking cigarettes out and they're like, what you doing with these? I'm like,
I'm grown.
I'm 18. I'm able
Right.
to smoke. They're like, not here,
grown-ass
you're
man,
not.
nigga.
In D.C., smoking age was 21. My teacher comes over, talks to him. Mr. Allen knew I smoked.
Right.
And he was like, look, sorry. They're going through my wallet. They find my military ID. And they're like, look, we'll cut your break these time, but these cigarettes are coming with us.
Yeah.
I spent the rest of the trip trying to find a store that would sell me cigarettes.
Bro, I think I talked about this. We stayed in Virginia while we were in D.C. And right across the street from the hotel, we had a Shell station. So I would go over there, grab a pack of Marlboro Menthol Blacks, $6. Fucking driving into D.C. It was a 20-minute drive. We hit that fucking bridge. I went, fuck, I forgot to grab a fucking pack of cigarettes. I was like, babe, just stop at the first gas station you see. She stopped. I walked in. I said, yeah, let me get a pack of Marlboro Menthol Black. She booped them, slid them across the table. She said, all right, that'll be $13.75. I was like, no, I just want one pack. She was like, that is one pack. I was like, God damn.
Bourbon Street prices
What?
all through the city.
Hey,
Bro.
nah, when she was like $13.75, you be like, yeah, step outside real quick.
Let me talk to you.
Like, I be trying to help tourists. Like, motherfuckers in the city be trying to eat tourists' ass, bro. I tell every person that I come across, like, yeah, man, we just want to go. Oh, I'm like, oh, what y'all doing in New Orleans? And they're like, oh, we here for the week. We about to go grab some bottles. And then I'm like, hey, look. I'm like, it'll take you 20 minutes. Drive your ass across that river.
Yep.
Go fucking stop at any Walmart. Walmart. That $50 bottle of Crown Royal is $22 in the stores over there, bro. Literally a 15-minute drive, and you in paradise. Like, but yeah, I definitely want to. I'm trying to go back to DC this year, but the way Turtle like just said Maldives just brought it all back, son. Because like, yeah, you kind of like you want these what?
The way you said brought it all back, like you've been there.
No, I just like I saw pictures, and that was enough, dog. I was like, I want to do that shit. Like, you got them little huts that are like. So they got the picture that you always get in your mind when you think of Maldives is they got that long ass pier going out into the middle of that blue ass water, and then off the pier it breaks off like little branches, and then they got them huts that you could stay in, and they got pools on the back porches. Pourquoi? I could dive off this motherfucker into the pool and then jump out of the pool into the ocean. What are we doing? Like,
What are we doing here?
My luck, I'm going to hit the edge of the pool and then roll into the ocean.
But the only thing
Turtle just quite wasn't tall enough.
Yeah, we seen your dumb ass almost die last week.
Oh, shit. But, yeah, man, because the reason that I brought that up was because I remember the conversation I had at my old job because it was 12 hours a day, and we all worked really close to each other, so we never really knew what to talk about, so we just burned through a bunch of subjects. And I brought it up one day, like, yeah, you just get gifted $10,000, $15,000 to go on any vacation that you want to go on. Where you going? Everybody's going around Japan, fucking Italy, fucking Germany, fucking this, that, blah, 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 blah. And then finally, dude pokes his head up and he goes, man, I'm going to that Buc-ee's in Houston. I was like, everybody just stopped. Like, everybody was like, literally like, the fuck did you just say with your mouth?
Somebody get that man off the West Bank.
Yeah, nigga look at me like, hey, yo, bring me some jerky back.
Wait, hold up. Speaking of which.
Bro, you don't understand. You go to this.
Shit, I threw it away yesterday.
Damn.
You should, I mean.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that?
I still got some of the goat
Beaver nuggets?
Yeah. I got two bags of them shits. One's for Ian. Y'all can fight to the death for him.
Y'all gotta hurry up and just build one and fucking.
Actually, both of them for Ian, so y'all can like fight to the death for him.
That's cool.
So like Buc-ee's got some good ass fucking food.
Bussies.
Bussies? What's Bussies?
Bussies.
No, I heard you. What's Bussies?
That's like you piss somebody off. Saying Buc-ee's. Say Bussies.
Fuck you. Cause yeah, the first time that I went there,
That's how it's spelled.
there were so many people in that motherfucker.
It's white heaven.
Dude, that is white trash Walmart.
You can plan your wedding in that motherfucker.
Dude, they had people outside taking pictures with the gopher. I'm like, yo, what's the hype, bro? Like, the food was good. I'm not gonna sit here and be a hater.
Don't attack me like that.
But like the amount of fucking people in that place, I was like, yo, it ain't that bussin'.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me. Well, we went there on our way out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Traveling. On our way back, we're in there, whatever like that. The lights went out twice. You hear me?
Yeah.
Twice. Nick, nobody panicked. Nobody panicked. I'm just like, I didn't even panic.
Yeah.
Everybody else kept me calm. I'm just like,
It'll be back.
word. I kept shopping. Kept shopping.
Grabbing your shit.
They came back. So anyway, well, whenever I go to check out and shit like that, I'm in the parking lot. I'm eating my food and shit like that. Like before we travel, we like eating in the car.
The one
and
in
shit like
Mobile?
that. I guess I don't know. We was on our way to fucking Florida.
Yeah. So
One of
that-
Mobile.
Yeah, okay. So we eating.
You fucked them all up.
Some lady like here. She's like Joe. And I'm just like,
The
me
fuck?
me just being stupid, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking she's talking to me at all. She's like, Joe, I'm like, what? It's like, no. Next thing I know, she's like coming up to me and looking at me. I'm just like, oh, you was really talking to me. Nigga, I left my wallet in the store.
Oh, wow.
In the store. Wallet, debit card, ID, whole nine. Left it in the store. She brings it all out to me. I'm just like,
Thank you.
This is really white heaven. I'm just like, yo, like I was about to leave all my shit out of like out like
Gone.
immobile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I love it here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
And
so
then on
great.
top of that, we sitting
Y'all
there.
some nice white people.
Y'all some of the good ones. But we sitting there, we sitting there like getting ready to like, I'm waiting in line and like I'm just kind of looking around and like I noticed the sign up on the fucking and I'm like, damn, they pay motherfuckers a lot around here. So like I walk up to the cashier station and like I'm getting my shit check booped out. And like the woman back there, she had a white shirt on. Everybody else was like wearing a regular shit. And like so I noticed her shirt. So I looked at her name tag and it said like Brenda, assistant store manager. And I was like, how you doing, Brenda? And she's like, oh, I'm wonderful, blah, blah, blah. She boops all my shit, puts it in a bag. I put what?
Booping my shit.
She's booping all my shit. She puts it all in a bag. I go to walk out. And like I turn back and I look at the sign and it said assistant store manager annual salary. And it said like $175,000. I'm like, no wonder this bitch is smiling, son. I wanted to go back up there just like, that's how much you make? Can I apply? Like, how hard could it be to work at a Buc-ee's, dog? Like, it can't be that hard.
Right.
And then you see the sign underneath it that's like, if you want to work night shift, extra $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
Bro.
And free Buc-ee's products.
Tell me it's not a cult right
Bro.
now. Tell me it's not a cult.
Look,
They're going to take over. Like, they're going to be the new Walmart.
150 grand a year.
straight up,
I drink the juice.
straight up. I don't want y'all to look at me sideways, but so I have a doomsday plan.
Here we go.
After I went to Buc-ee's
Y'all
the
need a
first
Sprite or
time,
anything? I'm going to get a Sprite.
after I went to Buc-ee's the first time, I had to change my doomsday plan. Because first stop is Buc-ee's. They got beef jerky.
More
beaver
beef
nuggets. They got all the survival equipment you could ever ask for.
Facts.
What else do I need?
Guns and ammo.
I'd already have that. I got enough to supply a small militia. ATF, you didn't hear that.
Yeah, but for like a month,
You think that.
2 months, a year and a half.
I mean, by that time.
Okay, year and a half I might run out. But
I mean, are you expecting attacks every day?
Yes.
You're just-
Yes. It is the beginning of the apocalypse.
but
Yes.
I mean
I'm going to go through at least a clip a day.
the
At least.
the gun press and 75 pounds of black powder says otherwise.
I'm sure you know how to make your own ammo.
Yeah, I've got a press for that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that's what you meant by that. I'm sorry.
That's yeah.
No, that's what it is. Yeah,
Gunpowder press.
Oh,
yeah.
this nigga's wild. So you going to Buc-ee's? I'm going by you.
Correct.
Don't forget the
Oh,
press.
I straight up got a whole plan written out. All I got to grab is 6 bags. Boom. In the truck, gone.
Sound like Mr. D.
She's sleeping? Man, it's going to be real upset when she's sleeping in the car while I'm in the bar.
What up?
But anyway, so what's going on this week, fellas?
We didn't introduce ourselves.
We did.
We did?
Yeah, it was the AI.
No, you introduced me.
You
I was
introduced
the
that
only
motherfucker.
one.
Anyway, that's Treezy. That's TRTL.
That's Joe.
I'm Joe B1. You don't want to know me, and that's Mr. Accolades. Fuck.
Accolade.
Walter White.
Fucking Renaissance, man.
Yeah.
All right, Turtle. Hey, you know what else we didn't do? Let's see if we got any.
Top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks. Respectfully.
I was busting that.
I was saying, I saw you had some-
Cinco de Mayo. I was in that bitch like.
Almost fell out that chair.
No, Turtle's the one that tries to kill himself live during the shows.
It's not live.
Whatever. So for 2 years, we have Mr. Larry Frederick and Mr. Devin Whitmore.
Pause. Pause.
Yes, sir.
What's the top name?
And Mr. Jason Dufresne.
Thank you, sir.
Before all of them, guys. Don't worry.
Nigga couldn't even let your pause linger, even though you here.
And then for 1 year, we have DJ Obi-Wan and Mr. Ian Swamp Nicholson. Hey. All right, and then for 10 months, we have Mr. Matthew Lazara.
Who?
And then for 7 months, we have Mr. Matt Tranchina and the straight man, Mr. Kenneth Harvey Jr., the hetero hero. And Mr. Danny L. Ford II.
Bro, he better not tell me that this week. I swear to God.
We're going to find out. We got some voicemails. And then for 5 months, we have Mr. Joshua Payne. Fucking order. And then for 4 months, we have Mrs. Justice Buffon. And then for 1 month, we have Mr. Brett fucking Broad.
Call these bitches broad.
You heard? And then for 2 weeks, we have Miss Chelsea Lynn, Miss Victoria Shelby Cockerham, and Mr. Fayaz Marzouk. And then for 1 week, we have Eleni Michelle. What's up?
What's up?
And then our newest top fan, Mr. Trey Ray Flint. Mr. 1 hour third leg himself.
T-Ray, what it does.
Mr. Futon.
Mr. Fantastic Futon.
Mr. Leader Bitch, take the futon. All right, and we also
You can jump the line, T-Ray, dog.
Nice.
You might jump out of Jason.
Whoa, hold up.
Mr. Fuck you with the futon folded. Look.
My foot and my chest hurt.
You ain't that futon. Catch me outside for that spot.
Hey. And so for
My chest hurt.
we have voicemails, la-da-da-da-doo-da-da-doo-doo. You're going to catch up one day, bro. I'm with you. Oh, wow, this one's 2 minutes. Who the fuck is this?
Lauren.
Here we go.
What it do, Hangover fam? It's your boy D to the I-G-G-I-D.
Mystery man.
Because I love y'all. First things first, Scott. Kind of hurt my feelings, man. You gonna get on social media and like, hey, when you gonna leave a voicemail? And the second week I leave, when you like, oh, this nigga here. But you know what?
I just
It's
hate
all
everybody.
good. I know you petty,
I hate
so I'm gonna let you have that. Second thing, shout out to Nikki for being the only one in the room with either the foresight or the balls to ask the most important question with that Missy thing, which is, does she deserve to be the first? And absolutely, she does not. Missy is absolutely worthy of being in the hall, but she should not have been the first female inducted. If I had to pick one, I couldn't pick one. I'd have to pick three, because Salt and Pepper opened up a lot of doors for a lot of MCs that had vaginas. So, I mean, you couldn't even get in the cypher on the corner. You couldn't get in the studio to record. You definitely couldn't get a record contract long before Salt and Pepper made it acceptable and regular for females to be accepted in this industry. But you know what? You can do your own research. Secondly, let me go to my notes.
Wait, who's the third?
Yes, nigga, I got notes.
Okay.
Let's cut about voicemail. Shout out Nikki. Oh, shout out to Bobby De Niro for having his 7th fucking baby at the tender age of 79. He is still out here making these babies.
Facts.
Shout out to Bobby De Niro.
You heard?
And last thing, it didn't get mentioned in the last 3 or 4 weeks, but it happened a while back. This
Let's
white
go.
dude.
What?
Oh, okay.
What happened to the white man? Yo! Did you do that on purpose?
Cut him off at 2
What
minutes.
happened? No, it wasn't even at 2 minutes yet.
3 or 4 weeks, but it happened a while back. This white dude.
What happened to the white dude?
Poor white dude.
Dude, it's like 30 seconds of silence. Fuck you, diggity.
Oh, that's Dorian. It's my cousin Dorian.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Has he been the man all these past
Yeah,
weeks?
because you've been saying DJ the whole time. You ain't been saying Diggity.
I've been saying like his shit was always.
Yeah,
I was reading it like that. Diggity DJ 569.
Yeah, I didn't never hear you say the Diggity part.
Oh wow,
That's what we call him.
Fuck you, Dorian.
Joe.
Another.
Oh, I almost forgot. 2 more things. First thing,
Tell me
the
about the
old
white
couple
guy.
that dusted your ass in Florida, were they white or black? I don't know. You said it. If I did, I missed it. My bad.
It was white.
Second,
White.
you asked me to reveal myself. This is what I'll do. If you haven't figured out who I am
Hey, Dorian.
by the end of episode 130, in my next voicemail, I will give you a clue. Matter of fact, I'll give you 5 clues. And if by the 4th clue you haven't gotten it, I'll just give you an easy one for 5. Unless you want to be early and tap out.
Too late, cuz.
But you pay to do that. So, yeah. Peace.
Hey, Dorian, I appreciate you trying to turn your voicemails into an episode of Lost, but fucking cliffhanger. Also, as most people probably already know, I am terrible at guessing games, especially under pressure, so this would have never happened. You could have been like, my name's start with a D, end with an N, and it rhymed with Florian, and I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is Dorian?
That tell D-Roll stop leaving messages in a dude's voice.
Use your fake voice. That should try.
Scott gonna hit him with the Back to the Future reference. DeLorean?
But yeah, the couple that dusted our ass in Orlando was definitely white. They were the whitest of the white. So yeah, definitely shout out to them because I didn't have the balls to do what they did. So
family.
Dude, I'll be honest, straight up, when you said they went on the shoulder, I started getting anxiety.
Bro. So, like, I'm sitting there, like, fucking watching them go by and not even realizing that they probably got that song playing the whole time. Hey.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker?
Here we go.
You really want to do this?
Mama, turn that shit on. They gonna count that on? They gonna count that on?
There was about 10 seconds into the Tokyo Drift song.
She was about to go steal all the DVD players out that fucking
Dick. I'm singing it my way from now on. Fuck y'all.
So I know you heard that song in the club. It like
the Tokyo Drift song?
I know you've heard that song before in the club. So using that bitch like dick.
Dick.
Now I'm
dancing on bitches.
Hitting with this dick.
Now I'm upset I used to let Scott on stage at Republic.
Hey, I never told you to let me up there. Willingly. Supposed to be dragged off, kicking
just up there looking at the crowd. Dick.
Hitting that Joe from the Practical Jokers.
I need an adult.
Oh, fuck. All right, so I'm glad we got Jason here this week because something happened and I need him to take his politically sound
That was all the voicemails?
Yeah, that was it. But I need him to take his, oh shit, sorry. Thank y'all for everybody that left a voicemail, especially Dorian. Case cracked. But if you want to leave us a voicemail, ask us a question, tell us a fun fact, or just make fun of Joe, just go to www.thehangoverpod.com or hangoverpod.com. We got them both.
I dare you.
Click the little red microphone in the corner.
I dare you. I've been itching to roast the fan up.
I hope that becomes like a staple in the show one day where motherfuckers just leave you voicemails and you're like, yeah, well, shut up, stupid head.
Bro, I'm gonna, yeah, you're gonna do that and you're gonna leave me like, what, a week of cooking you? Bruh.
All right, so I'm glad that Jason Dufresne is here. Thank you for coming again, sir.
Well, glad to be here.
But I'm also going to need you to take your politically sound mind and make it make sense. Make it make sense, because it don't make sense to me. Boop, boop. Made up a new song.
I'm here for the politics.
Make it make sense. So the abortion law was shut down again, or the abortion thingamabob was shut down again. Louisiana legislation shot down a bill that could potentially also allow abortions for rape and incest, and Louisiana legislation shot it down.
Okay, wait. Repeat that.
Which part?
So did they shoot down an abortion ban?
A bill allowing special circumstances for rape and incest victims to get abortions.
Okay, the current Louisiana statute is 15 weeks.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So now you're talking for a specific circumstance beyond 15 weeks for rape or incest, correct?
All right, let's play it again. Here we go. Is that with me? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Move your phone from by the mic.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yo, that is wild. It's like back in the day with the fucking, when you had a
TV?
text message
Yeah.
coming through and you were listening to, get your fucking hands on my phone.
Sorry, trying to read the article.
Oh, sorry, go
want
ahead.
you to see the
So
dick pic
rape,
he has for his
incest,
background.
rape incest exceptions to Louisiana abortion ban rejected by GOP lawmakers. Republican lawmakers in Louisiana rejected legislation Wednesday that would add exceptions in cases of rape and incest to one of the strictest abortion bans in the country. So, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, I remember you were talking about the whole abortion law in general. You were like, it's a state decision, as it should be, whether we agree with it or not, even though they're choosing wrong. But this just feels like, at this point, like, they're just like, no, we're not, nothing you want. We're giving you nothing you want. What do you guys think over there while Jason reads?
I think motherfuckers with penises to stop thinking about things that involves vagina business.
That's what I've always thought.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just makes sense.
But at the same time, I do still stand behind the fact that I said it is a state right.
Okay.
Let's take
You can be wrong. I appreciate that.
I want to say it was Wisconsin. I may be incorrect on the state, but I know I'm right on the fact.
Mm-hmm.
During the whole COVID vaccine, forcing it on
Bonanza?
whichever state it was, added to their constitution, individuals have the right to their own medical decisions.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, then after
Bitch, you sound stupid.
After Roe v. Wade was overturned, the state tried to pass a law banning abortions up to 6 weeks. That state Supreme Court turned around and said, well, hold up. You added this to our Constitution.
Right.
Now you're lying to yourself. Fuck out of here.
Right.
So I do still stand behind the fact that it is up to every state. Joe, you can go fuck yourself twice over.
Please tell me he's seeing this, because I'm dying over here.
I'm sorry, I don't know when we do that.
I've been seeing it since the beginning, and yes, I talk with my hands. I'm very Italian. You hold my hands to my lap, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
But I need to know why this is like I said, you're politically sound about a lot of things. Like you follow it and you pay attention to it, because I don't have the fucking patience. But I have to know like where the logic lies in that.
Okay.
Because I don't miss me with this every life matters bullshit.
So one thing I have learned when it comes to a lot of these bills that you read a headline on, the first line of that bill may say something about abortion. Line number 4 may be about applying tax revenue to this random
So it's
district.
a total thing.
It's a total package.
With the abortion shit being like sprinkled in there.
That is the headline.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to Louisiana, yes, our governor is Democrat. Our legislative branch in Louisiana is Republican. They're obviously going to butt heads.
Yeah.
Not taking political sides, but the media as a whole,
Of course.
is more left-leaning. So it gives them a talking point.
Okay.
What I would recommend to everybody is, before you make a decision on a legislative piece that was either denied or passed, is to read it as a whole.
That's what I was about to say, because I also feel like, especially the left, they're going to see that headline and not care about anything that you say afterwards. Like, I can see that. Like, there's going to be an entire bill, and it's going to be like, okay, abortions and rape are exceptions to the abortion law, but also you have to give me 96% of your income taxed, and we're going to allow babies to be that are 5 years old to be thrown into the river. And you're reading that going, fuck no, you can't do that. And then they'll be like, oh, see, they don't want fucking rape and incest to be allowed. Like, I can see that being a thing, but most of the left will read that, not read the entire bill, and then we'll just be like...
And that's the thing, it's a no vote on the bill as a whole, not a no vote on individual articles of said bill.
Gotcha.
So...
Do you think that there is a logic to that, though? Like, do you think that they're just, like, doubling down on the pro-life thing, too?
I'm pro-choice. You know, I think what a woman does with her body
has nothing to fucking do with me.
Is her choice. You know, I do believe the same thing for the father. If the father wants nothing to do with the baby, that's his choice.
He can go get some milk.
Agreed.
You know,
Get a pack of cigarettes.
That's good. Hey, watch.
I'll be back.
Watch. 20 years from now, there will be a bill passed called the Left to Get Milk Law. If dad leaves to get milk and does not come back, he
That's my
forfeits all
goddamn
rights.
right.
Still out for cigarettes. But
Keep going.
so, I mean, with the rape and incest thing, I do think they're. Oh my lord!
Hey, white hand. What you doing, white hand? Oh, no.
He's knocking stuff down on the table.
How is he knocking stuff down on the table?
How's he that big and under the table?
You know, see how red his face is?
Hey, wipe your mouth.
You got a little.
I mean-
you got a little right there. There you go.
I do agree with certain bans on abortion. Like at a certain point, you know you're pregnant. You can make that decision.
Yeah, that's when you make the abortion
You know,
appointment.
but it's like the same. It's like the same topic I brought to you and Turtle many a months ago. When it comes to like Colorado, you can kill a baby at 9 months. At that point, you fucking know. You've known for months.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the one to put a line in the sand, but I do think that, like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, that's just gross.
Right.
There are
Yeah.
Like, you're
There are
murdering a
certain-
baby.
There are certain states where the baby can be on the table.
Ooh.
We are steps away from cutting the umbilical cord.
And then cutting the.
Then you can just give it the sword.
No, you just leave it. They just leave it.
What do you mean? Just leave it.
Leave it outside in the rain.
Dumpster.
You seen Vikings? You know how that works.
Yeah, he's
Bring the baby out in
You've
the
seen
woods.
300?
wolves eat him.
Fuck.
By the ankle, too.
Yeet.
It's just a prime night dumpster
So-
baby.
I do think there needs to be a line.
Of course. There always needs to be a
Am-
line.
Am I the person to draw it? No.
No.
I don't want to be that person. That is a societal
6 months.
thing. If you want to draw that line,
Let's
you
go.
can draw that line.
6 month pregnancy. 6.5, keep it.
Okay, so now let me ask you this.
Here we go. I'm ready.
6 months.
I've been drinking.
That baby is a product of rape or incest.
Kill it at 9 months.
Okay, so now
Yeah, I
that,
think rape and incest, like at that
Well-
point, you could be
well-
like, I might keep it because I don't want to be a dickhead. And then at 9 months, you're like, I don't want to see my rapist's face every day.
but wait, so now that
Scoop
line
it
in the
out.
sand isn't as hard as you thought it was.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It isn't what?
That line in the sand that you just drew at 6 months, 6.5 months,
Yeah.
isn't as hard as you thought it was.
Well, no, because I mean, like as we're seeing from this bill, that like the lines themselves, they have different, like, they have exceptions. There's exceptions to every rule.
Okay. You know. Oh, and I just want to throw this out there before anybody accuses me of anything.
Fucking bigot.
Any
What'd you
rape,
call me?
A bigot.
any and every rapist deserves
Castration.
To be castrated and then put to death. Straight up.
Immediately.
I just
No, let them live without balls for a while.
that's why I said castrated and then death.
Yeah.
Castrated and then thrown into a preschool.
What they call them? Munichs.
What?
Eunuchs.
Eunuchs. What's a Munich?
Something that's not a eunuch.
Okay, yeah, you be a fucking eunuch. And who said put him in a Catholic school?
Turtle for some reason.
I said put him in a preschool.
Why?
Oh,
Why are they going in a
Oh, we
torture?
Yeah.
gonna give the preschoolers shanks?
Nah, just torture.
sure.
Yeah, who wants to hang out in a preschool?
Sure, once you castrated him,
My
you
old
might have a
lady
little trouble
probably.
getting it up.
She
Yeah. But I do think that,
You want to
like,
see my mangina kids? Fucking.
but I do think it also has to be a thing where it's like it's because I know we have to be like the moral leaders of the world, and it's like that's
That's the problem with being
that's
an
the
American.
whole idea behind America is that we are the moral leaders of the world. But I do think that in that situation, it's like instead of like, oh, we're gonna unfortunately you have been convicted of rape, so now we're gonna have to castrate you. Here's your
Here's your son.
no, here's your fucking the thing that they put you to sleep with.
Muzzle? Oh.
On the medical table, the anesthesia. So good night, and then you wake up. Oh no, your dick and balls are gone. I think you should have to watch. I think you should have to watch your dick getting cut.
Oh no,
off.
I'm 100% behind bringing back public executions, firing squad.
We watch a couple of pedophiles get thrown off the Superdome. Something telling them, like, you got to go clean them up off of Poydras. Something tells me you're not going to see too many people touching kids. Like, I feel like it'll drop.
Mass shooters. Hang him by the throat till dead.
I think they don't care though.
No, what you do is you hang them upside down until they pass out, and then you cut them down, and then when they wake back up, you hang them back up.
Cut.
Torture.
Slit him by the wrist. Hang him upside down. Let him bleed out slowly.
Yo, this is a rated R podcast if I've ever heard one.
So I'm staying quiet.
This ain't going on TikTok.
Turtle want nothing to do with this.
It's not like we're talking about innocent people here.
That's facts. But yeah, I mean, I've always thought the same. Like that, the George Carlin joke where he was just like, you just paint like you, or you just get like a big brick wall, put a bullseye on it, and then just start launching them.
I like it. I like it.
You see a couple of fucking pedophiles disintegrate up against the brick wall.
It's like, hey, bro, I bet I hit the bullseye with
Let
this.
people start. Hey, do it pay per
I'm
view.
streaking. Check it out.
I have
No, give me the knife. Give me the knife. I got it. Give me the knife.
I have one complaint. Too fast. Too fast.
I agree.
Honestly, I would put touching kids above murder.
Oh yeah,
In my mind.
easily.
In my mind,
I
think you deserve the slowest of the slow deaths.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah, you fucking with somebody. You fucking with a kid's innocence.
Like, don't get me wrong. I've got some fucked up torches in my head.
Oh, we all do.
You know?
But I also just like that was as I'm like, I got to hear the other side. Like, I got to hear why. Like you said, it might have just been an article in like the midst of like a huge bill, and like it got lost in there among all the other bullshit that they were trying to get out. But if it wasn't that way, I have to hear the other side. Like, yeah, we specifically shot this down because we do think that babies that are rape or incest born should also not be allowed to be aborted. I gotta hear you. I gotta hear.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that I know very surely in this country that are so pro-life,
100%,
that they do believe that.
Yeah.
And I do not fault them for that.
Sure.
I can understand their side.
Hey, you're killing a baby.
I can understand their side of the argument.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why
though.
I can have this conversation with you. You understand it's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, at the same time, do I trust the adoption system, the foster care system? I trust immigration more.
Yeah.
You know. And
I can dig it.
Do I expect a mother to raise and love a child that came from rape or incest in a proper manner? No, I don't. I can understand. I can't understand. I don't want to use that word because it seems insensitive. But I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, I get it completely in that sense. But I also still feel like it's like, yeah, you like I said, that podcast that we really discussed, and I'm like, we just got to get around like the technical terms and just call it what it is. You're killing babies.
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Now, now one thing on research I did do since then is when it comes to the life of the mother, in all 50 states, it is legal to terminate the baby at any stage if it threatens the life of the mother.
Okay, good. At least we have that.
In all 50 states.
Good. Okay. All right. Well, on to something less depressing and more hilarious.
Donald Trump on CNN.
I didn't even see that, but your laughing just made it funny.
It's depressing.
Who heard about the Gucci employee?
Oh, I heard about that bitch.
Stupid bitch.
What a dumbass. Let me boo her.
Move this man!
So did y'all hear the story? Joe?
Yes.
Joe, you hear?
Joe?
What?
Tell your sneaky link you'll talk to after the show.
Nope.
Fuck her and you. What you want?
At the same time.
Did you? Hell yeah.
What's odd?
Did you hear the story about the Gucci employee that got fired?
Maybe. What happened?
Listen to this shit. So they had a girl that worked for they had a girl that worked for Gucci that apparently was promoted to the position of sales associate. So she would actually be out on the floor selling Gucci. So what a lot of places do, like my job, I work in luxury. Her job is Gucci's apparently, like, obviously luxury and, like, you know, all that. So apparently what they do to, like, make you feel you're a part of the team, we're going to give you some of what we offer because we know we don't pay you enough that you could ever afford it yourself. So they gave this bitch.
Dumb bitch.
So they gave this bitch 2 big ass bags of Gucci. She had blouses. She had belts. She had socks. She had shoes. She had handbags. She had purses. She had it all. They gave her everything so that way she could come to work every single day, Gucci the fuck out, and look like she knows what she's talking about while she's trying to sell Gucci. Well, she decided she was going to do an unboxing on TikTok. And then you know what she captioned the TikTok?
Oh, God.
Joe, I know you're going to appreciate this. She said, should I just keep the bags and ghost? And Gucci fired her, ladies and gentlemen.
That's talent.
You did good, kid. You did real good, you fucking idiot.
So did you keep the bag?
She had to return all of it.
Honestly, that story did not go where I was expecting it to.
Where did you think it was going to go?
I thought it was going to be a Missy Elliott song. Turn around, flip it, and reverse it. I thought she was going to be selling that shit.
Hey, shout out to you for that one. Nah, I thought it was going to end up with her stealing.
No. Apparently, 2 weeks after she posted the TikTok, it went stupid viral. And according to Gucci, they said they didn't mind the unboxing. They were like, it is promoting, this and that. But like, it was her nonchalantness about the whole like, oh, should I just keep the shit and quit?
It was the clickbait, shall we say?
Yeah.
It was the clickbait.
Yeah.
And they said that she
And
violated.
I am so proud of you for getting yourself fired. Keep it coming, because I hate all of you. I hate all of you. Take away the warning signs. Let nature take its course.
I gotta agree with them there. But how do y'all feel about businesses or companies firing people because of social media?
In what regard?
And
I work in production. I already know better.
Same.
I was a police officer. Everything I did was scrutinized. I couldn't even comment on other videos that would, like the Michael Floyd thing. That I was in police academy at the time. I couldn't comment.
Floyd. George Floyd?
No. Michael Brown.
Okay.
Sorry. My apologies. Michael Brown.
They blend together after a while.
When that video popped up, I couldn't even comment on the arguments
Sorry.
because of what I was trying to do for a living.
Yeah.
It was, don't put your opinions out there because anything you say is going to be used against you.
Yes.
That's why I asked him what regard, because my boss has me on all social media. So,
well, it's been pretty told at this point that like you're like I'm pretty sure short of like Nazi sympathizer, like I'm pretty sure you're pretty good.
Yeah.
In terms of like the way that you talk about your job and like everything else, like
Yeah.
you're allowed.
They don't really give a fuck about what I do outside of work.
Right.
Yeah.
As where like I'm representing, like they look at it as like you're representing a brand, and if that,
Bro, we got more stores than y'all got.
that's why I don't talk about my job on the podcast, because the shit that I say, if anybody did decide one day to be like, oh, Scott feels this way, and the only reason I'm paranoid about that is because I've seen it. Like I worked with a guy that used to, he started going viral on Facebook and like stuff like that from like his political standpoints, and he started becoming like the guy that like motherfuckers were just like, he'd have hundreds of comments, preach brother, preach. Like he was the white fucking right-leaning motherfucker that ever, Trump supporting, like,
I feel attacked.
No. This dude made
Right. See, you're not Storm the Capitol Trump supporter.
Okay.
correct. This guy was.
Are you?
We've had this.
No.
conversation.
Okay. But this,
I'm not. I'm a
Jason,
Republican.
let me find out you got an Indian headdress at home.
First off, I don't think that dude should be in jail. Second off, I'm a Republican voter. I am not voting for Trump in the 2024 Republican primary.
Also, the guy that took a shit on the desk, he deserves an award.
was literally waiting for him to finish talking so I could say he should get a trophy. However, but like, yeah, he started kind of like going viral. Like he was the guy that would like post stuff on Facebook, like if like, oh, if Biden gets elected,
But was it because he was saying the shit at work, or was it like just people reading his social media pages?
They were reading his social media pages and then calling the jobs.
And then his bio probably said where he worked.
So they were like then like taking what he was saying. Like I said, he was going like
That's who none of my social media say where I work at. As far as social media knows, I'm a jobless rapper.
But
unless they listen to the podcast.
But then he was the guy that would be like, yeah, if Biden gets elected, like y'all need to be careful because if Biden gets elected, people like us aren't just gonna stand by. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be like posting shit like that,
right.
and then like it go viral. So then people would see that, they click on his fucking profile, and he had a job listed. So they started calling. They didn't fire him, but they were like, you need to delete anything that like he took. Like those stupid ass motherfuckers. They take that picture. It's like black and white, and they're holding like a piece of paper with something controversial written on it. Like, we're all the same race. Why would you blame me for being the race that I didn't choose? I didn't choose to be white. It was a really long piece of paper. I didn't choose to be white. So why would you?
Which, like this.
First off, the stupidest thing you could ever do is post a picture of yourself online with a piece of paper saying anything.
Yeah,
because Photoshop ain't that hard.
Exactly.
Big dog.
Look at Kanye, poor guy.
Right.
Michelle Obama, she got hit with all of those memes.
Turned down for what? Yeah. But yeah, so like he would post shit like that, and like it would go viral. So then like people would just start calling, like place of business. So now like he's like, we can't get work done because of the shit that you're doing. Right. So now, I remember he came to me one day at work. He's like, they almost fired me, but they were like, oh, you got to delete the name of the company off of all your social media and any picture, because like I was that's what I was saying about the picture. He had on the work shirt with the fucking logo on it, and it was
so
like,
he was asking for it.
Yeah, like at that point he knew he was going viral.
So not only did you have it listed on your social medias, not only did you have the work shirt on, but you also took all this shit political.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were asking for it.
So then that's when it came down. They were like, we're not gonna fire you, but you have to delete all of this shit.
Was he white?
Oh yeah,
man, I've been out the fucking door, son.
We got more stories than y'all motherfuckers got.
Yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is I'm sure like
so what you saying is you better than me.
Yes,
you're a bigger representation of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nigga, you clean chandeliers. Suck my dick. Jeeves, the fuck out of here.
Anyway,
go give me a goddamn drink.
So
call him Jeeves.
So the point that I was making was, no, it's not about it being bigger thing. It's that if my job is clearly way more sensitive about shit like that.
Yeah.
So like if they get any type of like, oh hey Scott, I saw, like if I'm ever walking around the halls and I hear, hey Scott, I saw on your Facebook, you're blocked. Nope.
Nigga called you Jeeves though.
Whatever. But they got like 6 people at my job. Like there's like 500 employees where I work, and there's like 6 people that know I have a podcast only because I've been there for a year now. I know they're cool.
Right,
you know what I mean?
And y'all have more of a chance of one of y'all employees because y'all have more of them. Like we probably got 15 niggas a stove.
Yeah, right.
He said a stove.
That's why your hour's so trash.
But yeah,
is that why we doing this on a Friday?
Yes. No, because Scott and Nikki have dinner plans.
Yes.
Where y'all going?
I keep wanting
this man.
You want to know how uncultured I am?
Huh.
I keep wanting to say we're gonna go eat at Krav Maga, but that's a type of martial art. That's not a restaurant.
If you turn around and say Fujihana, I'm gonna push you out that fucking chair.
Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao. That's where we're going.
Can I go?
No. So
he probably can't even go.
Nigga said no.
First off,
actually no. Like tomorrow, like we just found out my mom has COVID. So she's not going to be able to come babysit tomorrow. So I was about to say, if we can't find a babysitter,
call my old lady.
No, I'm not going to do that. I don't know her. So if we can't find a babysitter, I'm not going to be able to go. So
you piece of shit.
What's it called? Not Krav Maga. See, I keep wanting to say
Fogo de
Chao. Okay, sorry.
I'm getting the me sweats thinking about it.
One word is Israeli.
Yeah.
The other one is Brazilian.
Oh no.
AT, you want to go, son?
You fucking right.
Yeah. Fuck you. I'll pick you up. Shit.
What do they serve there?
Everything. All the meats, nigga.
I want a pizza.
They literally bring you out cuts of like prime meat and ask you like, do you want some or not?
Yeah.
Here's dinner.
Like a cover
green, red.
Oh, it's that place.
You want meat? Green. You don't want no more?
See, my dumb ass gonna forget I got that bitch flipped, and every now and then they're just gonna be walking up like, "Here you go," and be like, "Oh, thank you."
And see, I thought,
It's all going on the bill.
I thought that too, but I never forgot that to flip it. I just never took it off of green. I was just like, gimme. Then it had the
Dude, they
Bro,
come,
the mashed
they come
potatoes are
around
bomb.
with lamb, chicken, beef.
I feel like I can't eat chicken there. I
Why?
feel like it's fancy.
I mean, it's gonna be
Can't
fancy
eat
chicken.
fancy chicken.
They gonna be giving you like
Can you have
rotisserie
It's not fancy.
style.
They're gonna
chicken.
come around with pork.
Smoked and shit.
Okay.
If you think pork's fancier than chicken,
Yeah, come on.
That's racist.
Pork's fancier than chicken. How's that racist? I'm listening.
right? I'm over here. Ready?
Oh man, everything tastes like chicken.
No, if you want a fun experience for you and the old lady, go to Gyukaku.
I'm not gonna remember that.
He's gonna be like,
Why
babe,
was she-
He's
why-
gonna be like, babe, we should go to Bukkake.
What am I saying? Why would she want a bukkake? I was like, what the fuck? With your freaky ass.
All right, guys, y'all have a good night. I'm out of here.
Yeah, Jared. But I don't really.
No, that me and Haley went there for our anniversary. It's a fun time. It's like Japanese barbecue.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're on the adult side of the table. Can you two chill out?
You're right. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Don't fucking lie to me.
Let me apologize to you, all right? Go on.
No, because you're lying about it.
All right, well, fuck you then. Go on with your story.
Hey, but the only thing bad, can't you like not get to go stuff at Fogo de Chao?
You can't get it to
No.
go.
There's no to
Yeah.
go. There's
See,
no to go.
That's bad.
So-
Sir, I don't want
If I can't
anything
get a
to
doggy
go.
bag,
I don't want nothing
that.
to go from
I'm
I want
fucking
some
this
of them
up.
lamb chops to go. Fuck that.
So like, is it like every time they bring you shit, like that adds to the bill? Is that how
No.
it works?
You pay one price.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay. Oh, I'm getting
so-
fucking.
So basically, what happens is you walk in, you
And
sit
that bitch
down.
with your pants
It's
unbuttoned.
about $50 a person.
Yeah.
You'll have like a full cheese bar and a full salad bar.
Hell yeah.
It's serve your own drinks right
Let's
there on the
go.
side, unless you want alcohol.
Okay.
When it comes to proteins, they'll walk around and they go to every table with a huge ass plate.
And it's already hot and fresh. and
Already
just-
hot,
Let's
fresh.
go.
And
Brisket. They got brisket.
They'll look at your little
Brisket.
drink thingy,
Yeah.
and if
If it's green, you getting some.
they'll be like, "Hey, would you like some lamb?"
Hell yeah.
Yes, I would like some lamb. Put that shit on my plate. Give me some more.
double.
Keep it coming. Say when.
Can I get a cut?
8 pieces later.
Can I get a tiny cup of mayonnaise? Let's go.
Nigga.
Yeah, right now, outside right now.
Turn his
Swear to God, right now.
turn his mic off.
Let's go.
I forgot where I went and ate the other day, but I was like, can I get a little, and they were like, whatever you need, sir. And I was like, can I get a little bitty cup of mayonnaise? And the guy was like, yeah. I was like, fuck you.
Time out.
That fancy ass resort that we went to while we were on vacation, they had like the big fucking, like it was like that fucking big blackened chicken sandwich. That bitch was delicious, son. But it came with crinkle fries, and I was like, I can't just have dry crinkle fries. Y'all got any mayonnaise back?
Hold on.
You so fucking
And
much.
what makes it even worse is I had a chance. Joe, I'll piss you off even more.
Don't talk to me.
No, Joe, I'll piss you off even more. I had a chance. The guy brought me the shit. He forgot the mayonnaise. I went, hey. The guy turned around. Wait, what? I was like, you forgot my mayonnaise? He was like, I'll be right back.
Yo.
I just got one question because I'm not gonna let you skate past it.
No, watch your mouth the way you talk about roller coasters all day, Jason. I'll knock you out this fucking chair.
What restaurant was you at when you asked for this little bitty cup of
I can't
mayonnaise?
say because it was at my job.
It was tied to his
It was job-
workplace.
tied to my workplace. I can't say.
Okay.
Just know.
All right.
Just
All
know.
right. All right.
I don't
know-
care where you were.
Just know it was 5 stars.
Have y'all ever been
No,
to...
because time out. There's a difference between if he tells me, "Oh, I was at Five Guys," compared to if he was telling me, "Oh, I'm at a sushi
I was at Krav
restaurant."
Maga. You know what I'm saying?
Krav Maga.
You gonna get these Krav Maga?
Have y'all ever been to a spot so fancy like you order just a burger because you're not too sure about the food?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when your condiments come, it's like little pint-sized actual jars
Not
of
enough.
condiments.
Oh yes.
I was super impressed. I was
Wait,
like,
time out. You
nigga,
talking
this is
about
like-
the golden nugget?
This is like little tiny things of fucking condiments. Can I keep them? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
You talking about the whole?
I just want to keep the little jars.
Put my weed in there.
Everything. It's like
You talking about the whole golden nugget? I ordered
Florida.
rum. I ordered room service one time, and I had a little bitty thing of ketchup, a little bitty thing of mustard.
That's how you know you eating a good burger.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
funny.
Plus, I didn't need none of that shit.
It's funny that you said that. That is my one gripe. Like I need to know what kind of like life certain rich people had when they finally like got money. Because like the amount of times, dude, that like I've gone to like fancy ass restaurants. Why do y'all ruin shit?
What do you mean?
Like you said, you go to a fancy ass restaurant, you're like, I'm not sure about the rest of the menu, so I just order a burger.
Right.
I've been there.
Right.
Reason being because I'm like, oh, what do they got there? And everybody's like, oh, they got ribs, they got chicken, they got this, they got that. And then you're like, okay, oh, that sounds amazing. And then you get there and you're looking at the menu and you see the ribs, and it's like, okay, you can get a full rack of ribs, and we cover it with coleslaw. And then we add jelly to the top of it with some sesame seed oil on there. And you're like, what the fuck? Why can't I just have a regular fucking rack of ribs? And they're like, because we're fancy. This is a 6-star restaurant. Yeah. We don't just serve ribs. And you're like, okay. What about the spaghetti? Spaghetti is really hard to fuck up. And they're like,
No, it's not.
spaghetti. We mix our spaghetti with the best birthday cake you've ever had in your life. And you're like, yo, what are you doing?
Nah, I knew
And
I
then
was
finally,
out.
like, bro, just give me a burger.
I knew I was out of my fucking playing field when I ordered a tomahawk steak, and it came with a
All
side.
right, big money.
And it came with a side of bone marrow.
Whoa.
Bone marrow,
I
bone
did that shit
marrow.
in Pennsylvania,
Whoa.
son. I did that shit in
Nigga.
Pennsylvania, son.
Hey,
Yo,
the bone marrow butter.
Yo,
Nigga.
Okay, I'm not that
but
fancy, bro.
But they brought it like in the bone still. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? He was like, you spread it on your steak. I was like, nigga, what? I was going to ask for A1. He was like, oh, we don't have steak sauce. I was like, I need it though.
Y'all got ketchup?
No, I
Wait,
tell-
hold the fuck on, bitch. You talking about me with my dip in my fries and my mayonnaise, and you put steak sauce on a
On steaks?
tomahawk?
On any steak.
on any steak.
It don't matter how good your steak is. I need steak
It
sauce.
100%
You
matters.
eat your steak raw. You shut the fuck up.
Right. Fucking Dracula.
You eat your shit straight, fresh out the pack. I've seen you eat your
As soon
steak.
as he cut his steak, it goes.
Now that shit go, what are you doing?
See,
Correct.
See, so all right, so that shows like the dichotomy when it comes to the way that people cook, because in my head, like when you make crawfish, I don't know how to make crawfish, but I can appreciate good crawfish. So when I'm sitting there eating this shit, in my mind, crawfish by itself is fantastic. I don't need
you
nothing
can
extra.
tell if you need dip or not.
If I see a motherfucker pull out the ketchup and mayonnaise and do that little thing where they mix it together, I'm like, oh, this shit got to be trash.
Well, hold
No,
up.
no, but I got you. I got you.
My
I got
first
you. Though.
question is, what are they dipping in it? Are they dipping the
crawfish.
crawfish or are they dipping the potatoes?
The crawfish.
That's what I'm about to
That's
say.
what I'm saying,
No
the
matter
crawfish.
how good a potato is.
I
No
can.
matter how good the crawfish is, I just need dip.
I
See,
can't
no,
do it.
I think
That's
you're
just how I eat
wilding
it.
because now you're blending out the flavor of the crawfish.
With
I can eat
ketchup.
the crawfish without the dip.
Look,
but I prefer it with the dip.
Turtle, if the crawfish is too spicy for you, tell us.
It's not it either. It's not it
Damn,
either.
he's
Tell us.
Dude,
Not either.
Jason, he's a visual eater.
That has nothing to do with visual. Bro, you sitting over there dipping your fries in mayonnaise. We're not going to talk about what I do.
You dipping your
I don't
steak
care how
in ketchup.
good. I don't know. I don't dip my steak in ketchup. That is blasphemy. That is blasphemy. You don't put
Fuck
ketchup
Patrick
on
Mahomes.
the steak. You don't put ketchup on the steak.
Fuck Mexico.
If you put any steak sauce on any kind of steak,
The steak's trash.
it's trash.
No.
You're covering
Plain
up
steak sauce.
No, you are covering up the flavor of the beef.
No, I'm
That
not-
is
I'm not
what
about to
I
hear.
am eating.
I don't care about the flavor of the beef because when I mix this flavor with this flavor, I shouldn't be. That's how you know your steak's good because I should still be able to taste the steak with the A1 sauce.
Okay, no.
So if I can only taste A1 sauce, then your steak is trash.
A1
if I
is-
can only taste the dip from the crawfish, then your crawfish is trash.
A1 is so overpowered.
No, don't give your
God damn it.
I'm trying to turn it off.
I run this bitch.
A1
storm
steak
out.
sauce is so overpowering.
Yeah.
I promise you, I can grill you a steak and I can grill you a pork chop. Slather that bitch in A1. Other than
You don't slather it in A1. You put it a little bit to the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
you-
It's not
okay.
like, it's not like we
slightly
dumping.
dip it.
Okay.
And you slightly dip it into the
all right,
sauce.
my bad.
You don't just dunk your fucking steak in A1 sauce.
My bad.
This is not a barbecue, nigga. It's a steak.
I will slightly cut it and dip it in the A1 sauce.
Elegantly slide. Like, take the steak and
It's like, okay, when you put ketchup
Other
on
than
fries,
the
not you.
texture, you will taste no difference.
It's not you.
You should never
it goes
have.
in the same vein, Joe.
You should never have to put a good steak in any kind of sauce.
the same thing.
Never.
It's the same thing. You dip yours in ketchup. I dip mine in mayonnaise. What's the difference?
A big difference.
There's none.
Mine's
Zero.
not made out of lard.
Anyway,
Yours is made out of tomatoes.
Exactly.
Anyway,
And yours is
don't mind
yours
it.
is made out of the white shit that we don't eat on the steak, Scott.
Right.
Fuck.
The white
You could
chicken
literally
don't-
take mayonnaise and fried chicken in it if you got enough of it.
Wait, you could take fried chicken and do what with mayonnaise?
You could
You
fry
can
You
chicken
might have
in
just opened up a
mayonnaise.
whole new world for me.
You can fry chicken and mayonnaise.
Turd, shut the fuck up.
Yo.
Mayonnaise ain't nothing but processed lard.
Hey, yo, check it out. Y'all come to my house and y'all see me
And,
doing something
and
wild.
egg
mind your business.
whites. And egg
And egg
whites.
whites, yes.
Y'all see me doing something, mind your business.
Now wait, you want me to fuck your head up? One of the best steaks I've ever cooked at home.
Here we go.
I slathered that bitch in mayo
Mayonnaise, yeah.
and then tossed it on that stainless steel.
That's a good binder.
Keep talking that shit, Joe. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Fuck. I fucked Joe all up.
So that's always been
about?
that's always been my thought process is if the food's good enough, I shouldn't have to dip it.
Nah,
So that's
I feel
where
like,
my
I feel
brain
like,
goes.
I agree.
I feel like it is a person who cooks often. I feel like it just enhances the flavor to me. That's it. Like I've known people that don't eat steak with sauces or crawfish with sauces just because it fucks up the flavor of the crawfish or the steak. I find it brings a certain flavor that I personally like to what I
Okay,
eat.
so then yeah,
But-
your taste buds work differently because in my head, when I'm using a lot of sauce, it's to drown the taste of whatever, not drown it out per se. If it's bad enough, then yeah, to drown it out.
Right.
But for the most part, if I really am not just like, all right, it's steak, it's okay.
Right.
But it's not like seasoned correctly. You can
Right.
tell that it's like just not a great cut of beef. Then I'll use steak sauce because the
Right.
steak is trash. So I
Right.
needed something to add flavor.
You can. I'm about to say you'll know when I'm using it to cover up a taste because I won't eat it until I have that sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. If I go to a steakhouse and they bring out my steak and I say, "Can I have some A1?" and they say, "Oh, we don't have any," I'll be like, "Okay, cool," and just eat it. But if you got it, I would like some.
Fuck you looking at?
I'm looking at a motherfucker that's giving me shit because he uses ketchup.
Who you talking about?
You.
No, you talking about Patrick Mahomes and fuck him.
What about you?
No, fuck him.
You
No,
don't use ketchup
on my steak,
on your fries.
I don't put it on my fries.
Where do you
I
put
don't
it?
use.
I
ketchup
put it
my
on the
fries
side. I
typically.
dip my fries in it. The same way I would do my steak with A1 sauce. I dip it in it. And you know what?
Same thing.
I micromanage the
It's the same
fucking
thing.
A1 sauce. I'll fucking put as much as I want on there.
Same thing.
I don't just no, it's not.
Yes,
you
it
piece
is.
of shit.
It is. You
No, it's not.
It is,
No,
you cluck fuck.
just because you take a whole fucking jar of mayonnaise and dump it on your fucking fries
I
and
don't
eat
do
it,
that. Are
that
you
don't make it the same.
insane?
You fucking cuck.
I don't do
No.
that. Oh my god. No, I do
Hey,
not.
Turtle, you
I
hand me that
never-
bottle of 1800?
I do not.
You're upset.
I do not squirt mayonnaise over my fries. I do the same thing.
Yeah, because
I
you
pour some
dump the
mayonnaise
jar.
No, I don't. I put some mayonnaise on the side. I take my fries and I elegantly boop boop, and then I eat.
Nah, dog. I've seen you literally shovel mayonnaise with a French fry into your mouth.
Make me call Nikki in here. Make me call.
I've seen you order a shrimp po' boy with extra mayonnaise.
Nikki,
and
how-
then take the
different.
French fries and scoop all the excess mayonnaise off, and then
Yeah, because you can't waste the mayonnaise.
Can't waste the mayonnaise. We talk, Scott.
his obsession with mayonnaise. I wouldn't even call it a love.
He's saying he lightly
breaking
dips
shit.
his fries in mayonnaise. He's saying he lightly dips his fries in mayonnaise and eats them.
Told you.
It's a dollar.
She gonna sit
Fuck
here and
outta
lie
here.
knowing Jesus
Fuck
is
outta
always
here.
watching. Oh, but I was telling Jason if I was able to get on them rides, he definitely is able to.
I just find it entertaining that two grown men are petrified.
No, because they also
We call them what they are.
I was also saying she already called me pussy enough. I don't need to hear it no more. But I'm talking into the microphone at the same. But anyway, so all right. So
Close the door in his face.
what I was also thinking was, didn't I get off the Spider-Man ride and needed a break, and you were like, no, we need to get on another ride. That did happen. See.
All I'm gonna say is call me what you will. Absolutely.
Because I got my adrenaline running and I wanted it to keep going. So I was like, no, I need to get back down to -50.
-50 before I do anything else.
I've got 9 months in Iraq and Afghanistan that prove otherwise. You can take what you will.
Close the door in their face. You're a real man. Close the door in their face.
Make him make you a sandwich.
Straight up.
She does.
Hold the mayonnaise.
Nah, you getting all this mayonnaise.
Whoa.
But
That's how
anyway.
y'all got the first kid.
So, but yeah, so to put a cap on this conversation, if you have to dip your steak in steak sauce, then the steak is garbage.
On your mother's grave, baby.
Like, what? No, you stupid. Fuck him.
So why
that's what I'm
can't
saying.
something be flavorful enough that you don't need to dip it?
It
enough?
can
It can
be.
be.
I'm not talking to you.
It can be.
Uh-huh.
The point is, I want that little extra flavor. I'm not saying
Exactly.
I'm
No,
not
you
saying
wanna taste
I'm not
A1.
saying I take the whole fucking piece of steak and dip it till it's
Why you so
covered
mad?
in A1 sauce
Why you
because
so
I'm about to
mad?
come across the stage and choke the fuck out of you.
So wait, hold up.
So the steak's not good enough.
So-
you need that trashy ass A1.
What's next on the board?
So let me ask this: when you look at a piece of art, do you dab a little bit of a color you like on it?
A little piece of what?
When you look at a piece of art, do you dab a little bit of paint of a color you like on it?
That's not the same thing.
Tell me cooking. Tell me
thing.
chefs is not an artwork. Being a chef is not a piece of art.
Being a chef is a piece of art, but that has
Put
nothing to
ketchup
do
on it.
has nothing to do with the person's flavor palette.
You got a
That
point.
that chef
Has nothing to do-
that
has
chef
nothing to
cooked
do
that
with the
steak
person's
to
flavor
their
palette.
flavor palette.
So
Because I promise you, that chef has tried that steak 1,000 times.
okay, and I need some A1 sauce. Thank you, chef. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
No,
Okay, cool.
The steak can be like perfect. It can be perfect, but
Cool.
it's like how I can't eat a burrito or a salad without chips.
Right, I need hot sauce on that
You know
motherfucker.
what I'm saying? I
need a
can't do
burrito.
that's
Wait,
not
a
me.
burrito or salad without chips?
Yes, I need
Like
chips.
you need chips on the
Let me-
side?
Yes.
Different.
Let
You're not changing the taste of the salad.
Let me give y'all one
If I put the chips in the salad, then yes.
time out.
Now it's a taco salad.
Let me find some middle ground and give y'all at least one caveat out.
Sure.
Do y'all at least try the steak one time without the sauce?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
absolutely.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We found middle ground.
I need that to judge you. Yes, I need that one piece to judge your steak. Yes.
I'm there.
Okay, so now you're dipping, like now you're like tasting it real quick, and now you're like,
Why are you doing this?
no, what I'm literally going off the back of Jason right now. I'm literally going off the back of Jason right now, and like you take that first bite, and you're like, all right, this will determine how much sauce I need to put on this shit. I'm asking.
Honestly,
No, the steak can be like cooked to perfecto.
Yes, and you take that first bite, like you said, without the
Yes,
sauce.
and I'd be like, yo, I can eat this without sauce, but I still want this sauce for me.
Correct. So now you take that first bite,
Right,
and you're
right.
like, I still want that
So if
sauce
it's-
for me.
Right.
But
I
this,
see what you're saying.
This
So
bite
if it's
was so
disgusting, yes, I'm gonna lather it. If it's good, probably just a little dab on the end.
boom. That's all I'm
Yes.
asking, asshole.
Yes, I don't know. No, I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize.
Thank you.
You just kept
You fucking.
going with
Ooh.
stupid shit.
as long-
I almost called you a race. I almost called you a racial slur that wasn't even your race, and I just realized I can't say any, no matter the race.
Which is a damn, I can't say that either.
We both hit the and stopped.
What's up?
Anyway,
Let me hang it. Look at you just see a black fist in the camera angle.
all right. So we're gonna play.
I almost forgot we was on the podcast.
We are on the podcast. So a man wakes up a bunch of.
That's what
wait.
happened earlier. Fucking
A man wakes up to a hotel manager sucking on his toes. So
How good with the toes?
was it a female? Was it a male?
have any have any of y'all ever watched Gerald's Game?
No.
No.
The Stephen King adaptation?
No.
That was one of like the reveals of like the not the villain, but like the monster in the story, if you will, is like she wakes up to him like on her toes and like and then wakes up. And it was like, yeah, that was weird. Like,
Can we talk about the ASMR that came out of his mouth?
but like, even in that moment, I'm sitting there watching and like, see me, and I think we've talked about this before on the pod. I don't have a foot fetish, but girls have to have pretty feet if I'm gonna mess with them. It's just it's like a preference. Like she's got to have pretty feet. suck on toes? No, I'm not going that far. And like as I'm watching the movie, I remember thinking like that part where like like she wakes up to him, and I'm like, yeah, that's a hell of an actor. Because nope, I'm not putting nobody's fucking toes in my mouth.
Nope.
Now this man is apparently doing it not for a bonus, not for overtime. He's just sneaking into guest rooms, I'm assuming, and sucking on toes. So the question is, where would y'all hide the body if y'all woke up and found that?
I used to work at the dump. That's the number one place a body's going.
Ooh. How would y'all feel? What's your reaction? Bro, I'm fucking you up.
It depends on if like, cause I ain't never had my toes sucked on. So if I like it,
It's a man. It's a man.
okay, then that's where we draw the line.
My
Hey,
room-
bro,
my room
that
better-
shit felt good, nigga. Hey, bro, try to turn me out and shit. Get off me, nigga. That felt good.
He apparently snuck into the rooms. He apparently snuck into the man's room without his permission, using a master key.
My room better at least be comped.
Bro, at the very least. We ain't gonna talk about this if you comp my room.
Give me some free food money. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. I need free rooms for life. I need to be able to call and be like, is my room ready? Yes, sir.
Nah, the nigga be like, you better let me suck the other 8. You want that?
Talking about I need them little condiment bottles.
What you gonna do? Like I need free rooms for the rest of the time. I want to come here. He gonna be like, you gotta let me suck the other 8. You gonna let him do it?
You gonna let me finish?
You gonna let him do it? Why he stares you in your fucking eyes? You gonna let him do it?
It's my toes, not my dick.
I'm putting my headphones in.
As long as I'm getting something out of this, nigga, I'll watch my phone. I don't give a fuck.
No, you have to be here with him.
I'm putting my headphones in. I'm looking right down at him, putting the headphones in. Last night we let the liquor talk.
Headphones and a nice Xanax.
All right, so now we're gonna play Asian, Hispanic, white, black. What race was the manager that was sucking toes?
Asian.
White.
I'm gonna go Asian.
White.
Wait, say again.
Which race was the manager that was sucking toes?
I'm gonna go Asian.
What you said?
I've seen enough serial killer documentaries. White.
Joe, he gonna say black. Watch.
No. He's but Pakistani.
Is it because all Pakistanis own hotels?
No, that's brothers.
Stupid.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Jason is the winner. Please accept your gift, the empty bottle of tequila. It was a white guy, and I'm gonna show y'all, and y'all gonna be like, yeah.
Breeds.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You wake up and you see that's
all he was doing?
You gotta look at that at the end of the bed.
Wait, time out. You look at that mouth. You said the other 8. He could definitely fit a whole foot in his mouth.
That's facts. And they did say he was sucking toes.
Toes, right? He probably had.
So he
the
probably
whole
did
top
have that
of the
man's-
foot in his mouth, just.
So I gotta say this,
Nigga like something out of SpongeBob.
if I,
Boy, the
you know what I mean? It's like, hey, what are you doing in my room? You know what I mean?
Yo, what are you doing? Just
over here with a pencil.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's real
It's hot as shit.
man.
It's a little crisp.
Rihanna fucking named her kid RZA. How you feel about that? I knew you'd appreciate.
That shit was hard. I was like, yeah, that's dope. And they spelled it RZA.
I gotta give it to him for that, especially because they ain't they like. I mean,
Missing a vowel.
RZA.
The eye.
I'll knock your white ass out this fucking chair. You better stop it right now. I'll knock your white ass out this
There's
chair.
supposed to be a vowel there.
It stands for Raheem Zigzag Zag Allah. That's what it stands for, nigga.
You
Get the fuck out too.
It still sounds funny.
That's what it stands for.
I'm going piss.
Well, we're about to wrap up. Sit down.
Damn.
All right. So we got
nigga,
anything
push
else?
you back in the chair. Fight him.
We're not ready for the first Hangover pay-per-view yet.
All right. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Next week, we put our petition out to try to get Joe to join the KKK. As always,
AI generated.
thank you for your support. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Mr. TRTL.
You can find me on the IG.
On your mommy.
Yeah, that too. Just depending on how old she is. I don't discriminate. She can be old. Fuck it. At TRTL__. Same on TikTok. Twitter at 2Red2Lose. Make sure you're doing your twos right. All other social medias, TRTL. Stay tuned on the YouTube for next week's Backyard Freestyle.
Hey.
We've been doing it great on Inglewood.
Oh, Englewood, bitch. Mr. Average Joseph. Facts. All right, Mr. Jess and Different. Go ahead and plug your company real quick, too.
You can find me on everything at JDUF17. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, PlayStation Network.
Hey.
If you need a water slide, hit us up at S&J Inflatables. We got you covered.
Weddings too, man.
Weddings.
Birthday parties. They hooked us up for Grayson's birthday party. He still never sent us the invoice.
They not doing inflatables at the weddings unless you into that thing. I'm sure they can accommodate.
We do your little liquor package. We do some catering. Shout out to the newest venture we going to, not transportation. We've actually got 3 limo buses in service now.
Hey.
We're trying to take this.
Can we do an episode in one of the things?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Hey, bro, we got the mics for it. All we got to do is pin them to ourselves. We ain't even got to bring the mixer.
Let's go.
We trying to take this wedding game by storm. You find your dress, you get your flowers. We got everything from there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to S&J.
S&J
Event Services, man. S&J Rentals. And you can also find us on YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere else. The fucking Hangover podcast. If you see anybody that's not us, they whack as fuck. Put it on Joe real quick. Hurry up, Turtle. Hey.
Tina Burger. Tina Burger.
Hit the burger.
Tina Burger.
So, there's always a certain hotel you can go to if you're trying to get your toes sucked. Gucci employees need to keep their shit to themselves. Rape and incest laws need to do better because clearly they don't give a shit about you. They might as well just put you on a leash at this point, females. I'm trying to go on vacation, so if anybody's got great vacation ideas, please put these in the comments or wherever else you want to put them. And keep leaving us voicemails. Shout out to 504 Happy Raptor Rum. Your Banana Foster's delicious, but your hibiscus was even better. This is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening. Fuck you. Mayonnaise.
Just woke up, couple bodies from the club.